Hey guys, welcome to Smoko Bros.
So you need something looked up? I got it.
Luigi Mangione? What was his last? I don't know. Something Italian sounding.
Yeah.
It'll probably be the first thing that comes up.
Not Louis Vuitton. How do you spell Luigi?
Luigi.
Yep, straight away.
Mm.
Yeah, that's in the Thirst Trap Killer.
Beautiful.
We're all good.
You just saying that because you look a little bit like him?
What? No. Nah, there's shirtless photos and shit. They found his LinkedIn and stuff.
That's
And
how he's
he
getting a
is
job.
ripped.
All right. So you definitely got a type. Washboard abs.
That's your type. Fucking murderers that like Pokemon.
Yeah,
Gone
go
by
so-
your tattoos, it's like, yeah, that could be your type.
Go so deep, eh? Like on his Twitter, like on the banner, it had like
286 or something.
the
Everything's
Pokemon
286.
number, and then it was like that link. What was it linked to? Like
X or Twitter, wasn't it?
nah, as in like 286. Oh, it's a passage out of the
as
Bible,
the-
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's something, the rich man and
Yeah.
some fucking...
Yeah. Good on him, I don't know. Like,
Hey guys, welcome to Smoko Bros. I'm
Welcome.
Sean Conway.
I'm George Evans.
And I'm Jack Smith.
Allegedly George Evans. Maybe just Luigi.
I've been in Australia the whole time.
I haven't. I was there when it happened.
Yeah, coincidence.
Yeah. I would have shot him for shooting the CEO. That's how you go way more than that McDonald's lady. Have you heard what happened to that McDonald's lady?
No, I've heard that she's hated.
No, so what I heard, one of the conspiracies, and by conspiracy, I don't know if this shit's true, but one of the things I heard was she didn't go through the right avenues to complain, she called the police instead of the
tip
hotline,
line.
the tip line, so she doesn't get that 50 grand.
Oh, fuck off.
And because she did it on company time, McDonald's fired her, which I don't know if any of this is true, but I think that's a way to get rid of. With that, I was talking with my auntie about it. Is that tax free?
Well, you'd think so because it's coming off the government.
Yeah, but so is the lotto, and they tax the fuck out of the lotto.
Do they?
In America,
Yeah.
though?
Yeah.
Okay.
right.
You win they have. I think America had like $1 billion jackpot, and then it ended up being like 400,000 or 400 million or something.
Right.
Yeah, they love tax and shit over there.
I love the fact that Macca's might have fired her.
Yeah, and then it was all. I don't know if you guys saw it over here, but it was all. Here at Wendy's, we don't snitch, and here at Burger King, we don't snitch. And so you guys are all got bullets coming your way as well. Like,
So if you want to kill someone, you got to do it at Wendy's.
yeah, I reckon. Yeah, I don't know.
And just don't go to a fast food restaurant and then, I think he only ordered like a single hash brown and he stayed there and he ate it the whole time. If that's something you just go by and you leave with.
Yeah, he got busted by someone like an old woman, where it's like
Karen.
that chick kind of watches the news all the time.
Yeah.
Like if it was someone our age, it would be like, yeah, this Italian just looks like every other Italian that comes in for a hash brown. This old lady's like, you look an awful suspicious Italian.
It's his nonna calling him in for going to Macca's.
Yeah.
Well, because he got photographed at Starbucks as well before.
Yeah, he was flirting with the chick before. And what was Saturday Night Live had a good joke about how before he shot the CEO, he went to apparently he's had like letters in his bag talking about how he hates capitalism and stuff. But before he shot someone, he went to Starbucks and got caught at McDonald's, and it's like, sounds like you fucking love capitalism, bro.
Yeah, pick a lane there, buddy.
Yeah, which CEO we shouldn't. We should a Patreon that people can sign up to our Patreon and give us money to decide who we're going to shoot.
Well, he's already got like 100,000 like crowdfunded for his lawyer fees and shit as well.
Yeah. Did you see his lawyer? His lawyer is straight out of my cousin Vinny. Like he's like, I haven't seen 1 ounce of evidence to suggest he shot someone.
No, that was
except
his
the
first
footage of him
lawyer.
shooting someone.
That was his first lawyer.
Allegedly.
He's got his new lawyer now, some woman.
Oh, he's got a woman?
Yeah.
Oh, death
Poor
penalty.
It's just bizarre.
Who is it? Get Kamala Harris to fucking dust off the presidential run and get back into representing people.
Yeah.
They'll bury him under the prison.
She was the one working in Macca's
Probably.
that snitched.
Yeah.
So who exactly did he shoot?
So he shot the CEO of United Healthcare.
Healthcare.
United Healthcare.
Is this like a private insurer? Or
Yeah,
something?
it's an insurance company that
Weren't paying out.
like they paid out 24. It was like 32% of the time. There's like a very specific amount, and it was like a lot of people. And it's weird, like at your lowest point when they don't pay you, and like American medical fees, like just the insurance alone is fucking insane.
Yeah.
So he had it coming.
Yeah, because I mean, that's like every post on Reddit, like all of the comments under all the posts are just like, I was denied like life-saving medicine, like for my son, and he's dead now. And
Well,
everyone's just
dude,
like,
it's not
nothing
even
came out
that.
of
It was there's been heaps of documentary. I'm not sure if it's Sicko by is it Michael Moore from he did one called Sicko. But I remember there was one story I saw. It was they were like a working class couple, like in their I'd say late 50s, 60s, and one of them got cancer, and they'd been paying insurance their whole life, like, and then they needed treatment for cancer, and it was like $200,000, and they had to. It was like the one thing that wasn't covered in their insurance, and it's like you fucking. Like I don't take a deep dive into my insurance, but if they're not paying, someone's getting shot. Not even that. We're not allowed to shoot it. We just hammer time.
Yeah, I get like, I pay like $20 a month. I get free dental because I don't get cavities and shit, and I get a free pair of glasses a year. Like,
yeah, that's about all I use.
I don't
mine
even
for.
bother paying for ambulances and shit.
Oh, mine's pretty expensive. Mine's $115 a fortnight.
Well, why do you think?
So I use it for all. I use it. Paying for my hair treatment in Turkey, I'm fucking using it. They're like, oh, this is the one thing they won't use, and it's like, I'm using it.
But then that's the whole like fucking plot behind Breaking Bad, right? Like he's not covered by his insurance, so he has to start making meth.
Yeah, he got the cancer, and it was.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it was insurance. It might have been insurance.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just weird that it's like it's the same story over and over again. That people are just like, yeah.
When will they see?
What did you think that what made you think that the insurance was going to pay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just a big money laundering operation, really, isn't it?
yeah. And it was weird because like they've taken all these major companies have taken their CEO off the page, which kind of suggests like one, yeah, we're cunts, like, yeah, and then, but it's like how oblivious are they? Because like the internet's all archived, so like if you're keen enough, you're gonna find out. So who do you reckon's next? We should have like Doug Stanhope used to have a death pool where you'd bet on the next celebrity to die. I think we should have a look at CEOs.
CEOs.
See if ChatGPT will give us an answer for that. CEOs most likely to get murdered.
Well, that's just one of the insurance companies in America, right? I reckon it'll be one of those. Or have you seen the photos of Elon Musk now? Every time he comes out, he's got his kid with him.
Yeah,
like a bullet shield.
Yeah, but I don't know why they'd only kill Musk purely because he likes Trump. Where I don't think he's done anything that barbaric that would warrant. But then they took 2 shots at Trump, and he's done nothing wrong. So I don't know. The people's champ. You know.
Yeah. Do we have big CEOs in Australia?
Do we have what? Sorry?
Do we have big CEOs in Australia?
That's not what I heard. I heard a racial slur when you said that.
What slur?
SPICK? S? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who we got?
I think it's just giving me a basic breakdown of CEOs that have had a lot of threats, kidnapping, stuff like that. Yeah.
What are the companies? And what a good time to talk about free advertising space. If you'd like to protect yourself, CEOs of these companies that you're getting threats, maybe you should sponsor the podcast and we'll give you some free airtime.
Apparently Richard Branson has actually had some threats against his life. That's a bit of a surprise. Yeah,
He's not actively or second-handedly killing people though with what he's doing though. You know, so
yeah, he's just shitty carrier service.
Yeah, I mean, you think like
Virgin's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well,
as good as it can be. Yeah, I don't really know enough about Australian businesses to be like this.
Alan Joyce could probably.
Gina Reinhardt.
Is Alan Joyce the public bathroom or the Irish dude?
Public bathroom, I'm pretty sure.
Who's the Irish dude that ran Qantas?
No idea.
It's Alan Joyce or Alex Jones. Alan Jones. I think Alan Joyce is the Irish dude and Alan Jones is the...
Wasn't Joyce the one that just got done for...
I think that's Alan
shit?
Jones got done for doing gay shit in the public bathroom. Who do you think you are? Boy George? Not Boy George. George Michael.
R.I.P.
I knew... Oh, that's what he wants you to believe. Because he kind of does look like George Michael a bit.
Does he?
The dude that shot the CEO. That might be the conspiracy we get out there. Yeah. They wouldn't cover his... What did he die of?
Bullet.
No, he died of a drug overdose.
George Michael?
I'm sure
George
he did,
Michael?
yeah.
Let me look it up.
Yeah.
How did George Michael die?
Allegedly.
Wasn't AIDS before you say it.
Nah. I mean, it's the go-to.
It just says natural causes.
Yeah.
Drowned in cum.
Yeah. Woke people writing stories about AIDS. Natural.
It was a sudden death?
I feel like it's like a Amy Winehouse death and he was like sober for a while.
He's 53. How is it natural causes at 53? That was the first article I've read. I need to read in. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
He's British. I don't think the age of living to is that high over
so
there.
He's British, so it was probably like a tooth decay.
Sent him mad and then he had to shoot someone.
It just says it's inconclusive, the autopsy result.
Where did George Michael die? In a public toilet?
Says right there.
Or a park bench?
Was it? He didn't die in a public toilet, surely not.
In the comfort of his own home, surrounded by loved ones. That's what they always say.
Well, it just says found dead at his home, so... Okay.
Yeah. Do you reckon people actually die from that auto asphyxiation, or do you reckon that's just like a humiliating hit?
In excess, is it?
Yeah. Michael Hutchins.
Yeah, but
then also Kill Bill. Carradine. David Carradine.
He's dead?
Yeah. Kill Bill killed himself by wanking with a belt around his neck.
No shit. Well, it's not something you can have like a
spotter for.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, so you always think like, I'll definitely get it off in time. And then, just the euphoria takes over and you're like, ugh.
But what a way to go. I mean, as long as you still come as you die, that'd be fine.
Do you reckon like when you die, because obviously you shit your pants, like do you cum as well? Or?
If it's halfway up the pipe, I guess so.
Well, I guess you're not always just holding back cum, so.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, all
right. So what you reckon when that CEO got shot, he just shit himself a cum? Maybe that was his like, we're probably going to get sued and our insurance isn't going to cover it, obviously. But yeah, he just got shot and that was his thing. Like he always like jerked off to getting shot in the back.
He organised it or something? He spoke to him off Craigslist or something? Yeah.
That's a conspiracy.
Just with a paintball gun, but he misconstrued.
It could be. That could have been his thing. Like, because let's be honest, that I was going to say Mario, that Luigi kid, he's a hot dude. So that'd be someone you'd pay to fucking have sex with. No, but like that, he's the sort of hot dude that would get into the sex trade, and that dude is that rich that he's horny.
Yeah, because why was he out at like, it was like 5 o'clock in the morning? Why was the CEO out walking the streets and shit as well?
A good CEO never sleeps.
He went to Starbucks to use his free Wi-Fi, and then Luigi saw him. Like, that's the guy. Like, who I'm supposed to meet to shoot in the back.
Like, I was over. I don't know why. America is the best country in the world. Like, they do the best food. They cannot make a coffee to save themselves. Like, it's coffee and beer. They just can't wrap their heads around.
Yeah.
Like, Starbucks, they just burn the fuck out of it. You know?
Well,
I would kill a fucking CEO if they fucked up my coffee that bad. Like, I felt like the biggest snob every time they offered me a beer and made me a coffee. It's just like, because
they just drink
fucking animals.
They just drink light beer over there, don't they? Mainly.
I don't know. They don't like Corona. They think Corona's for bums, but like Corona's like the only decent beer that they have.
Because they don't brew it there, do they?
It's Mexican.
From Mexico, or is that racist to assume?
Well, it's a Mexican beer.
Yeah, but I mean, like, we have Corona here, but we don't import it from Mexico.
No, I think we make it. But no,
what? Corona here and no Mexicans.
No, well, I don't know if this is true. This is just all what I've been told is that they dehydrate it and then they mix it here. So, like, same with Guinness. Guinness is sent in powdered form.
I'm very inclined to not believe that.
Well, that's how you can send bulk Guinness and bulk Corona and stuff. When instead you package in a bottle like that or like that, you get it to a powder like that. And then we have all the refineries here that brought, like, I think Coca-Cola does it.
Really?
I think Coca-Cola does all like the imports for like Corona and stuff.
That doesn't sound right. Look that up. Why would they send shit over dry? Like,
I don't know.
Then
The
they
only
have they
powder
send it
that-
over in
it's just
kegs on like shipping containers. And
Just
shit,
the way
right?
that they can pack it. They can pack way more of it dehydrated.
I feel like you've got jet lag.
I think you got fucking shut up. You know what I did have? Like, just to plug other comedians, I had Bodega Cat from Mark Norman and Sam Morrell.
Oh, is it nice?
Dude, I thought it was just going to be like some trashy fucking whiskey that they've just put their name on as a money grab. But that was like the best whiskey I've had.
Well, they are big drinkers though as well, right?
Yeah, I can't, like, you know, I can drink shots, but like it's like, you know. But that one, like, it's a good sipping whiskey. Like, it was just really good. Just a brag. Been on holiday. What have you been up to, Jack?
I've been
To
in
Margaret
Margaret
River.
River. Yeah, for a wedding.
What have you been up to?
I went to a wedding last week as well.
Yeah, yours?
Nah, that was on Thursday. I went to wedding number 5. Like, I'd never been to a wedding before this year, and I've had 5 weddings this year.
Yeah.
Now it's over, thank God.
That must have sent you broke, because how much do you have to pay as a gift? Like $200?
The first 3 were Dee's friends, so I didn't pay for that. And the last
Fuck
2, yeah, the last 2.
Yeah,
were
you're not my
friends, so-
fucking mate, bitch.
I put 200 in the card on Thursday. So.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, I put 500 if they're watching. Like,
Fuck, $500.
I don't know. That
I
kind of
mean,
money.
it does sound like a George move to put $500.
But they did it right. Like, they had the reception at Cottesloe, and then they had the ceremony at Cottesloe, and they had the reception.
Is
at
that
his
old
house.
building, like in the old the limestone bricks?
Yeah, and it like overlooks.
It's like a massive. That's when
Yeah.
my cousin had his reception. It's really good.
Yeah, well, the reception was at his uncle's house in Stirling, so they saved money there because he had a pretty big house. It's like one of those old wog mansions. So
Now my cousin had it at the same spot where the wedding was. They had the reception out the back. Really nice affair. Really nice. They did well. It was a good wedding because they stuck together. So,
Yep.
what are you doing?
It's not imported dehydrated. You're smoking crap.
How do they import it?
Just in a bottle.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Dude, I probably took the word of some dude at the pub that told me that. I mean, I've never like watched a serious documentary about it. But
Makes sense. You can pack more.
Dude, one dude told me that, and I took it to the bank forever. Yeah.
But you can like, because my parents are pretty snobby about beer, so like if they get like a Stella, they'll get the imported Stella instead of just getting the Stella.
Oh yeah,
like
my dad's the same with
here.
Guinness. Yeah,
Yeah.
And now it's all.
I always thought Guinness was dehydrated, but there you go.
I mean, it's pretty thick, right? Like,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, you big Guinness drinker? Or
Nah,
Yeah.
I think I had one Guinness when I was 18 and don't remember liking it, and I never bothered to try again. So now I feel like I could probably drink it and be like, this is actually quite nice. But
yeah, I've only had it in Ireland, and I really liked it in Ireland, and then I drank it here, and I was like, this is fucking piss.
Yeah, you went up here, like you went to the top shelf first. I've only ever had it here, so.
Yeah.
But it's about the only beer I do drink.
But going back to the CEO, it's pretty good that this is pretty much united America. Both sides, the left and the right. I mean, I knew like Fox News was going to try to make it like how fucking disgraceful, like these woke kids, and then like actual people that like Trump are like, nah, they should have shot him sooner.
yeah,
And then all the left people like, guns are bad and we should have them banned. But if you are going to use guns, make sure you use it on the CEOs of major corporations. It's a very uniting point. Like, I like it. It's what America needed.
Something to rally against.
well, even like on Ben Shapiro's YouTube.
Was Ben Shapiro shooting people?
No, he was against it, but then like everyone in his comments were just like, "You're actually wrong here," and then just flipped on Ben Shapiro now.
Yeah, it's because Ben Shapiro is he's a
Super conservative.
no, not even. Ben conservative is right, but it's more it's more the he's super pro business.
Yeah.
Whereas like the business makes all the right choices all the time, and it's like nah.
Because it's like the American dream, right? Like getting rich and shit from business, but like these billionaires, these CEOs have gotten there and they've fucked everyone over to get there. So they're not for the working class.
Yeah, it's more. Yeah, the romance of starting your own business and becoming like the new McDonald's or the new Wendy's, or the McDonald's story is cool. The Budweiser story is cool, but there's no new business that has done that recently, except for maybe Richard Branson. Oh no, you know who Mark Zuckerberg would probably be the last dude who came out of nowhere with a business.
With an idea, and it just took up in an industry. Yeah.
Bezos? The Amazon guy?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
same
he was
thing.
the first
It pretty
billionaire
much,
as well. He was the first one to be a billionaire, wasn't he?
Yeah, but like that, you know what I mean? It's like I went to when I was in New York. I don't know if you guys know. I was in New York.
Oh, were you?
No, there's a place called Dumbo in New York called down under the Manhattan Bridge overpass, and it's like
I thought that was like an acronym then or something. Down under
yeah,
Manhattan Bridge overpass. Oh, it is, right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a weird. Yeah, it's down under Manhattan Bridge overpass, and like the mascot is an elephant because of dumb. Which I thought, but I'm missing the point here. But there was like a story about the Brooklyn Bridge because we did like a food tour. No, we did a food tour, and the Brooklyn Bridge people didn't. When they built it, there was like a lady that fell down the stairs. For like a year, no one used the Brooklyn Bridge because no one trusted
at the bottom of the stairs for a year.
Yeah, or no one trusted that this thing would actually hold weight. Yeah. And then the dude was like, "This is fucking ridiculous," and hired like 21 elephants and 50 giraffes, and they all marched across the bridge. And then everyone was just like, "Wow, that's kind of ridiculous." If an elephant can cross it, I'm sure I'm fine. But yeah, one of the dude that ran most of New York was a dude that invented the box.
Like the cardboard box?
Cardboard box.
Right.
And so there was a dude, like, Cracker Barrel?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they used to have all their crackers in barrels, and people would come with their, like, with their buckets, and they would, like, get all the things. And then he was like, oh, we should work together. Like, I invented the cardboard box. You can put all your crackers in here. And, yeah.
And they kept barrel, though. They
Yeah,
kept it called
but that was like the last
Barrel.
dude that kind of made it big on his own terms with like maybe the Post-it note.
Yeah, the Post-it note, right?
Post-it note.
Whiteout?
Yeah, that was kind of just a chick that used her
Nail polish.
white nail polish.
Was it?
Check it.
Did a guy in a bar tell you that as well?
Yeah.
Daddy Longlegs are the most poisonous spiders ever.
Oh yeah, that was a fact that was gone around.
They're not even spiders. They're called harvestmen. They're just an arachnid.
Wait, the daddy longlegs is not a spider?
No, it's called a harvestman. And it's an arachnid, but it's not a spider.
Oh, so it's a spider.
Yeah.
No, because scorpions are arachnid.
Right.
You're telling me scorpions aren't spiders?
I was looking up fucking white
Look up whether scorpions are spiders. We're hitting the deep dark facts today.
All right.
Are scorpions spiders? I'm glad I flew 30 hours to get back to Perth just so I can have this conversation.
Perth. What else would you talk about?
Yeah. Well, what do you reckon? Do you reckon scorpions are technically spiders?
No.
Text
They've got tails. Like, if anything, that
Yeah, so do
like a
spiders
dog's.
have got like that little prick at the back.
do they? Then they
I
bite
watched
people?
Lord of the Rings on the plane.
I watched all those last week as well. Eh?
Yeah, it's
Good
pretty.
films.
Oh, dude, so flying to New York, I had the plan, like Lord of the Rings was on Singapore Air, and I was like, if I smash out Lord of the Rings, that's half the flight. So I can sleep the other half, and I'll
They're
be
like the director's cuts.
dude, full plane, and there was 2 people on the plane that didn't have TVs. I was one of them, and it was an American dude behind me. He must have been like from the Midwest because he was like super polite and nice. And he's like, "Oh yeah," the lady was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, it's such an inconvenience." And he's like, "Oh, don't worry about it, it's fine." And I'm like, "It's not fine. They're gonna have to give me something for free." And because I was like tired, drunk, like I wasn't drunk, but like I was just exhausted. I was like, "You guys have got to give me a refund." And she's like, "You don't get a refund because your TV's not working." And I was like, "Don't talk to me." And I just cracked the shit. And finally, she came back like an hour later and was like, "Oh, here's $200."
That happened to me on a flight to the UK.
18 hours with nothing.
Yeah, I had a 13 one to the UK because I sat in the wrong seat. And then I was like, oh, whatever. Because you know how it's like A, B, C, D, E, F?
Yeah.
I was supposed to be in like D, but I sat in F. And then the flight had taken off and like I was waiting for my screen to turn on and it didn't come on. And then the attendant came. She's like, we can't reset your screen because then we have to reset everyone's. I was like, oh, okay. So what happens now? And she gave me a magazine. And that was it. So I just played like solitaire on my phone for hours and then tried to sleep.
Yeah, no, I was too mad to sleep. I was up for the full. I think I maybe slept 3 hours of that 18 hours.
You just told the guy like in front of you, like, put the Lord of the Rings on with subtitles, and then
No, and my sister had a TV that was working, and she slept probably about 15 hours of the 18-hour block and wouldn't swap with me. And I was like, fuck. Just my luck. But what is it?
So, do you want to know about the lady who invented the whiteout?
Yeah.
What? No. Scorpions,
Well, I need
are
to
they
know
spiders?
now.
Oh, they're not. I knew this before I fucking Googled it.
Did you
Closely
Google it?
related to spiders, mites and ticks, but they're arachnids. They are not spiders.
Fuck. This is the most disappointing podcast. I thought we might have had a big Neil deGrasse Tyson breakthrough. Wow, we're actually learning things on this podcast. Well, there you go. So scorpions aren't spiders. Are daddy longleg spiders?
Oh my god. All right.
well, you've got spiders tattooed on you anyway, so
Yeah.
you're like the leading expert.
Snakes. Snakes are spiders?
Well, are snakes spiders? Or?
Yeah. Are snakes?
Oh yeah, there is a spider that they colloquially call a daddy longlegs called a cellar spider.
What about a rock spider?
Oh fucking here we go.
I don't know if that's a term that Americans get, a rock spider. And I also don't know how it's an Australian thing either. A rock spider is a pedophile, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Yeah.
Never heard that before.
Well, I think I asked, I was going to say the name of the comedian, but I asked a comedian what a rock spider is, and he was like, "What the fuck are you asking me what a rock spider is?" But yeah, apparently like rock spider is a pedophile. because they're like creepy, or you should drop rocks on them. One of the two. It kind of works. What are we looking up?
I'm back on harvestman. Yeah,
Huntsman?
harvestman type of arachnid.
Yeah.
Right, I'm getting off the arachnid train because we're just derailing.
They
this
make
whole thing.
webs and shit. They're spiders. As far as I'm concerned, they're spiders.
Yeah, but there's also like caterpillars that have like silk webs. That doesn't make them
Caterpillars.
I think a caterpillar is closer to a snake, though. Look that up.
Oh, I wish we had the producer back. So yeah, this lady who invented liquid paper, we still on this.
Yep.
Apparently she was a subpar bloody what do you call it? Secretary.
Yeah, typist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
At NASA or something? Cool.
it doesn't say. No, it says it's just a Texas bank, and she just used to make typos all the time. And when she was using an actual typewriter, and she's into art, and she had her art supply there, and whipped out a.
So she had white paint slapped white out on it, and then
she had nail polish.
Oh,
It was like white nail.
wouldn't there be like a copyright thing for that? Then?
I'm
Like-
reading watercolors here, so
I don't know. I think we just assumed it. Well, I remember the story as she used to have like no, is it nail polish?
Yeah,
Even though it's different colours.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and we just thought she was just dumb, and then just used to.
in she invented it in the 50s, and then she became she was a CEO of a company worth $25 million back then. So
Fuck.
nice, good on her.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to stop looking up things now.
Yeah. Well, you got something you want to contribute to the conversation?
I was going to ask
Yeah.
about Post-it notes. Then is it
Yeah.
the same company? They seem like they'd come from the same company.
No, I think Post-it notes are. I want to say late 70s, and I think Post-it notes came. Yeah, it was like one of those things like this would never sell.
Yeah,
And it's like, I don't know, I'm pretty confident. And the dude was like, this is ridiculous. And then,
68 they were invented.
what did I say?
70
Yeah, that was pretty good.
by a chemist.
You know what else? You'll be able to check this out. But I think it's GAC was meant to be like this NASA creator. Is it GAC? It was, GAC? GAC's like,
Slime?
it's like Play-Doh, but it's like real shimmery and shiny and stuff. So this was meant to be like the new glue that NASA came up with. It was like this all-purpose glue that was going to like revolutionize the world. And then it was just a kid's toy. Like it was just GAC. I think it was GAC, or it was the shit where GAC, you put it in the jar.
Yeah.
Well, learning everything today.
Silly putty. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Silly
silly putty
putty,
was
yeah.
accidentally invented during World War II by engineer James Wright when he was working for the US War Production Board,
Yeah.
trying to make an inexpensive glue. There you go.
Yeah.
Cool.
See?
Cool. Nice.
Yeah. So that kind of the pub did have some facts.
1 out of 4 is not bad. Did you hear about the dude who got arrested in Sydney who was trying to smuggle cocaine?
Andrew Hamilton?
He had the best method I've ever heard of. He just had it in his luggage.
Yeah, he was just randomly picked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just had 10 kilos.
That's
of-
all you got to do.
Okay.
Because that's what the Mexican cartels do. They take the
Allegedly.
they give you the anti-anxiety
Medication.
So for like like not so much the cartels, but like anyone that's trying to scheme people. Like there was a lot of Eastern European countries. They like get young women and then put them into situations where it's like, well, you got to do me a favor now, and that is to transport drugs across the border, and they give them the medication that what's the one that anti-anxiety
Like
medication.
a beta blocker or something.
Yeah, that's the one. And so they all go through. So that dude was probably up to the gills on beta blocker, which I don't mind beta blocker. Just don't give it to kids. And they should have, puberty blockers. That's the word. But yeah, I also think that putting it in kids' luggage is a good way to get drugs across the border.
Yeah, well, no one's checking the kids' luggage, are they?
No.
No.
I also put weapons in there and stuff. Yeah.
What was that woman that got arrested with a gun coming into Australia recently?
Oh, yeah.
She forgot it was in her luggage. But then she actually Googled, like, what to
how do you get guns? And it was like, oh, yeah, no, sorry, I brought it in for, like, self-defense. And it was like, I think she came here for clown college. I'm pretty sure. Look up that chick. It was like it was like a golden. No, look at this gun. It was like a golden Magnum.
So, what am I searching for?
Lady
with gun.
Dumb broad. No,
lady gun arrested.
Yeah, Australia. But like, you look at her and be like, yeah, this is a person that doesn't know how the world works.
All right, so US woman caught with a golden gun in her luggage at Sydney Airport.
Sydney Airport, yeah.
You in solid gold?
Oh,
she was just trying to sell it.
She
looks
like
crazy.
a Magnum, yeah.
Yeah,
But I think she's here for clown college.
Yeah, well, she's got a face full of tattoos.
Yeah. What sort of fucking dork gets tattoos?
30 years old, blah, blah, blah. She's 12 months in jail.
Yeah.
I think I only did that as well
I
to like make a point not to do it to other
Well,
people.
because I used to work at the airport, and I would risk going to jail if you were flying. Like, if you were a cop, you had to put in like a special, like, you know, the little hard cases, and you'd have a ticket, and I would have a ticket, and you'd have to give me the ticket to exchange for the gun.
Yeah.
And if I just gave, like, if we just did the swap and didn't think of it, I would like risk going to jail.
So were you like on the scanners and shit? And
No,
like,
I was,
step up, like take a tray,
dude. No, I
pull
was
everything out of your pockets.
No, I wish.
Shoes off. Hey, you.
No, I was wearing what you're wearing out in the back with fucking luggage. The most mundane. It was just like,
Loading people's shit onto the plane.
yeah, yeah. And then, like, I had to do. So my job was the luggage, and packing the airplane. It was Rex, so it was like a small regional airline. And then I also had to guide the planes in.
That would have been cool.
Once. Cool once. And then you look over and you see a dude, he's got like proper neon sticks. Dude, I had like two pieces of hose. Like, it was the most rinky-dink
Pool noodles. I'm not going to relight my sparkles.
I swear to God, it was two pieces of like orange hose, and it's like a flaccid dick in your hand.
It's a hot day. It just goes like.
They might as well have just given me bonbons. Like, it is the fucking. Oh, I still got shares in it, and I think because I work
in Rex.
and I always.
Are they even around still?
Yeah. I think they're getting bigger now. But like, because I only worked there less than 6 months, my shares were like 15 cents or something, and it was like, they're like, oh, how much shares do you have in the company? And it's that hard. We can't find how much money I have in this company. It'd be less than $15 or something. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
When you loaded the plane, then like, do they do it like Tetris style, or does it just go over?
Dude, we did it once. It was like a lot of Greeks and Islanders, because the Islanders get in there and just fucking lift heavy shit. So I did the New South Wales regional rugby league team came, and they all had like proper sports bags, like professional sports team bag, and we had to stack it up, and we realised it was too heavy that they wouldn't have to do it. So we had to get all this fucking shit out, and it was like the worst day ever got. No, it was just one of those, because I went over there for comedy, and then I'm working at the airport, and like every day was the most miserable day, you know. But you live and you learn. You work anywhere goofy?
No, I've worked at an airport, but I was building one of the sky bridges out at Perth during COVID.
Oh, yeah. They're still working on that one.
Well, we did 3 of them in the time that I was there, I think, over the course of like 6 to 9 months, roughly. We did 3 sky bridges, and they were going to do a few others. But yeah,
Sky bridges to where? Like
where the plane, like you load onto the plane.
Yeah. I get you.
Yeah, we were building them. Security's crazy there. Like, obviously it has to be, but like over COVID, there was just no one about. So they just shut down all the KFCs and everything. So we just couldn't get lunch most of the time.
Dude, they closed the KFC.
Yeah.
Dude.
So you knew
the war on terror is no joke. Even the colonel's withdrawing, retreating.
Well, there's another dude who just made it rich.
Yeah, but in the fucking 20s.
Yeah,
he also I'm pretty sure he shot the dude across the road. Now, you might have to Google that because I don't know if I made that up for a joke or if that's a real thing. Because I did a thing in Sydney and it was called like the Mothman, and I don't think I understood what the premise of the show was, because Mothman is like this well-known event, and I did a thing where it was about how I thought Colonel Sanders was behind the assassination of JFK, and that was not what the assignment was. I think they were like genuine political fucking talks, and yeah, I got one laugh. It was like just a bunch of like nonsense, and I said, this part you're going to have to suspend belief. And then that was the one laugh I got for the whole thing. What are we doing?
The time Colonel Sanders shot another person.
Yeah. So
he did shoot someone.
Yeah, and it was over a business rivalry.
Yeah, so the dude across the street opened up a chicken frying place, and Colonel Sanders was not having one bar of it. But this is when you could buy like a petrol station for like 3 nickels. Like,
so the incident was known as Hell's Half Acre.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it was across the street, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And he just got away with it, or?
Yeah.
It was different times. He was just like, I didn't do it. Like,
Colonel Sanders went over to his business, shot him in his own premise, and told the police he came right for me.
Cops like got chicken grease all over their mouth. Yep.
Yeah,
that sounds open and shut case.
Yeah, Colonel Sanders was the original P. Diddy.
God, yeah, bloody who got pulled in on that? Jay-Z recently, yeah.
Yeah, that was always going to happen. And then they're bringing up all the old, not interviews, but like Rihanna freaking out on stage, and it was just like, I don't know, it's all weird.
Well, Will Smith came out at one of his shows recently and like stopped the music and was like, I've never been involved in P. Diddy's freak out parties and shit. And
then 50 Cent was watching it. 50 Cent was watching the clip of Will Smith saying that.
Was he?
And he was just like, oh, for real? Oh, for real?
Yeah, you don't have to publicly come out and say that never happened unless
at one of his concerts, his own concert, where like it's probably like it's like a family friendly one because he's not like a gangster rapper, is he? He's your mum's rapper.
He's a clean.
Oh no, because he came out and said that one time. He won like best rap album against like Eminem. Yeah. Oh, this would have been 99 when he had like the last decent like.
So back
launch.
when like his Men in Black fucking single or something.
Yeah. Wild West.
Yeah, Wild West.
And it was like up against like early Eminem, where it was like just every song was killing Kim. And then it was and he went up there and he talked about how I don't have to swear and talk about killing people. Like, I'm really having to dig it like gangster rap. And everyone was like, shut the fuck up, Will Smith. And then every song after that was like, oh, I'm not a pussy that swears. Fuck off, Will Smith.
Didn't Cosby say the same thing about like dirty comedians? And then
dirty comedians.
He was the worst. And so who knows what skeletons are in Will Smith's
that was the same. There was the story of Eddie Murphy and Rodney Dangerfield. Rodney Dangerfield was like, Eddie, you got to stop swearing. Like, you'll never be successful if you keep swearing. And then a year later, he like became Eddie Murphy as we know today. And then he walked into the toilet. Ronnie Dangerfield is taking a piss and looks over. He's like, "Hey, what the fuck would I know?"
I get no respect.
Oh, dude, he was the best. Ronnie Dangerfield. Yeah.
Oh well.
One more thing, and I don't know if I should talk about, and I also don't know if it's real, and I want you to Google it.
Fucking all right, I'll get it.
But Barbie is releasing furry dolls. Like furries, the mascot dressing sex cult.
Yeah.
Is that one of the things you did the LGBT show recently? Is that
there aren't any furries there. I don't think they're part of the LGBTQ for bet or whatever you call it.
Really?
Yeah,
they're their own rogue nation.
They might group them in eventually, but I think they're doing pretty fine on their
Is Barbie
own.
doing it, or is this just like...
It looks like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's the story?
I've just found a Reddit post with some like actual artwork.
Yeah, that's
I'm
the
not
one
sure.
I saw.
Yeah, I'm not sure how authentic.
And they've
this
also
is.
got LGBT hair.
Let's go on the official Barbie Instagram.
Oh, is there some comments? There has to be some comments.
No, not on that one. I can't get into it. Barbie releasing furries. No, I'm struggling here. Give me 2 seconds.
I don't know if they look like furries. They look more just like
Shit mascots.
yeah, mascot shit. So
Would
yeah, I
you
wouldn't.
would you ever do it? We were talking about shit you wouldn't fuck. Would you fuck a hot chick in a furry costume?
Hell yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, you'd put your dick in anything.
Depends on the animal they identify as, right?
I
I
don't
wouldn't
think.
fuck a rabbit. A panda?
You wouldn't?
No.
You'd have to have a really good personality for me to like, fuck you in a mascot costume. But like the mascot is just slutty rabbit. How we going?
I'm still trying to find something past that. Just
Just
Reddit
go to
post.
ChatGPT and say, break down the Barbie furry story.
Here we go. Nope, Barbie film.
I also did
Well, they're
that.
good at burying it.
What?
I said they must be good at burying it if this is news because I can't find anything.
Can you ChatGPT it and see what the story was? I actually, speaking of ChatGPT, I might do it next year. I asked ChatGPT to give me a 12-month plan to be a super successful comedian and then broke it down like week by week and day by day of what I had to do.
I got to be honest, I've done the same thing.
Yeah? 12 months?
It's not going well.
Well, I'm going to do it. I'm going to film it.
Volunteer at a heap of rooms to do their sound.
Follow Sean Conway around.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Become best mates with Plankton. That's a deep cut. But not that deep cut. That pussy's probably watching this podcast.
It thinks I'm trying to write Furbies. Fucking ChatGPT.
Yeah, I mean, that's less weird.
A Furby still a thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Brought one
They
for my
come
niece
back-
for Christmas.
There's also a thing I saw. It's like Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi? Yeah.
Yeah.
But they have a thing now that has like a hole in the top and in the middle is like a little jelly ball. So you can put your finger in and pat your fucking Tamagotchi.
Okay.
Yeah. Which I'm sure the majority of grown men who are playing with Tamagotchi are just like, oh man, I've fingered a Tamagotchi. Any news?
Yeah, so it's not using the term furry at all, but they're adorable dolls with animal costumes. There'll be 10 that they're going to release that are going to be jungle themed. So they're kind of furries, but they're not outright saying furries.
It's a weird lane to go down. Like a year ago, they were releasing like wheelchair Barbies and
And it's
black
like,
Barbies,
finally, we got some
pregnant
diversity. And,
Barbies. And now it's like, yeah, furry Barbies.
they did have, I mean, Anko had Down syndrome baby dolls.
Oh, yeah, my niece has got one. She calls it Syndrome.
Syndrome?
That's the name of it.
But it's just weird that, like, you know, we were talking about Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg as, like, the last
Pioneers.
of, like, becoming multi. Whoever came up with Anko,
Yeah?
dude, that dude's got his finger in fucking everything. Like, I don't know what child labour laws he's breaking to get me a $14 rice burner from Kmart. But that shit, I bought like 5 years ago, and that shit's gone strong. Like,
yeah, like it was. You probably had one. The coffee grinders.
Oh yeah.
I feel like everyone had one of those at one
oh,
point.
for real?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I'm pretty sure this shirt's Anko cost me like $5.
Oh, look at the cord, the tag.
Anko, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know they made clothes. I just thought they made plastic shit.
Yeah, I thought they just
Probably
made
plastic
rice
shit.
burners and Down syndrome Yeah, I reckon that could be a whole podcast on its own. It's just Anko products. But I tell you what an enthralling way to end the podcast is talking about our future sponsor, Anko. Go out and support Anko at every nearby Kmart.
And Target as well.
Oh, and Target. Yeah. Fuck, they are. They're really.
You can probably get them at Big W as well. Like.
I tell you what, I'm not gay, but I would blow the CEO of Anko. He can put a load in my mouth, you know.
You're going to shoot him from behind.
Well, guys, I'm Sean Conway.
I'm George Evans.
And I'm Jack Smith.
And this has been the Smoko Bros.
Hey guys, you still here? Well, make sure to like and subscribe the podcast and tell all your friends. Bye!